All right, lads, welcome back. Welcome. We do another update today on the markets. It's been a long time, right? So, what the fuck is going on in the market? Crazy, crazy, crazy. So, we had a massive move. We had massive moves in general. This is what crypto used to be, and they're now coming kind of back after long sideways. We have broken above the level, let's just say 25,200. It's been, we broke down June 13th of June 2020, about 8 months ago. 9 months, 10, almost 10 months ago. And here we are back over it, with a green candle of the gods. Insane. From 22 up to 28. I mean, if we are counting the move from the 10th of March is when we dipped down, to just today, yesterday, whatever, the move from 20 to 28,000 happened within 10 days. That's a 40% move within 10 days. That's insane and crazy. And I mean, of course, we're looking at the market, we're looking at the whole macroeconomic market situation. It is uncertain. It's, I don't even know how to describe it. I mean, we have the bailouts of banks. We have Credit Suisse, who I think is gonna get acquired by UBS, if I saw correctly today. And SBF failing, the Silicon Bank Valley, Prime Bank, whatnot. So a lot of banks having issues with the raising interest rates. The government in the US they support, I think they try to avoid a 2008 scenario, something the likes. People obviously make correlations between those two. Of course, that's how things kind of started 2008, or at least in the minds of people, with the failing of banks, Lehman Brothers. So, interestingly enough, is that Bitcoin rallied that hard, which kind of gives it this safe haven vibe. Together with gold and silver, who also rallied massively last week, right? So it's just really interesting. We're out of 25. That's crazy important, a very important level. And I mean, we closed the week at 28. That's a massive sign of strength. Now let's see what's gonna happen next. It's a 40% move again. It's a 40% move in 10 days. I would not expect the volatility. I don't know if it stays or not. We'll see in the next weeks. But so from a technical perspective, any holding above 25 is now important. I think retesting 25 is reasonable. Maybe even wished, or maybe even dipping below for a short term, like here, these like long wicks on the candle as we had it here. I'm just gonna zoom in, as we had it here last week. Could happen again, right? It can always happen again, these little shakeouts. So let's see what's gonna come next. Fantastic. So Bitcoin's looking good. As long as we're above 25, from a weekly perspective, great. I would even dare to say from the monthly that we cleared it. Wow. I mean, we're not at the end of the month, right? There's still 11 days to go. But yeah, very strong, very impressive. Contrary to that, interestingly enough, okay, Ethereum, yes, it broke out, but it did not quite get over this level here of the previous candles. So this important level of like 1780 we went above it, but we didn't clear it. So, and the same goes for all the alts. So here's the point: Bitcoin is going advanced, and it's going faster and better than any other coin. That's just the current fact, period. Will the others follow now? We'll see. We'll see if people rather stay in Bitcoin right now, as the safe, the gold of crypto, or if they would diversify into Ethereum, Matic, and the other shitcoins that are out there. So that's about crypto. It looks good. I mean, technically speaking, it looks very good until it doesn't look good anymore. It means until we're above 1500 grade. For Ethereum, I think we want to stay above 1660 something the likes, which we are above as well. So any pullback in that area is fine. No reason to be concerned at all. Will most likely happen. Maybe it rallies just out. I mean, let me draw another scenario here. The Bitcoin USD chart. I've been analyzing it. Maybe we are somewhere like here, as in April 19. We just get started, go sideways again, get down, and boom. At a certain point, Bitcoin can just go, and you see what can happen when Bitcoin starts going. Like it went from 15, we're almost double since then, almost 80%, crazy. We'll see, right? That's the weekly chart. We're in a new 4-year cycle, which basically started January. So let's see. We usually reach the tipping point around I think it's 2.5 years approximately from starts. So that would make it 2025, April 25. Let's see where we stand in April 25. So as I said, Ethereum strong, but not as strong as Bitcoin. Matic weak, surprisingly weak actually. Nothing to add. Is still good. I like Matic as it is. It's one of the coins I'm still having a look at because the rest really I kind of ditched. Don't want to talk about it anymore. Want to focus on a few things, not on everything, and it just helps. BNB is also looking quite good at the moment, at a tipping point as well. 335 important level to clear. Let's see if it makes it or not. I mean, we're looking at Bitcoin as it hit 28,000, which was the target after 25, maybe until 30. Like in this area, there is resistance as it is here for BNB on 335. I would rather short here than go long. Would definitely like do that if you go for the long term. Fair enough. We're just at resistance. It's just a fact. So make out of it whatever you want. Talking about gold and silver, quickly look at gold. We went when was it? I mean, that's October. That's the weekly. We retested 1800 about end of Feb, so about a month ago. We went to 2000 today. 10%. People rush into gold as well, as they rush into Bitcoin, as they rush into silver. Gold, Bitcoin, silver, very good, which gives you a market sentiment as well. It gives the message what's going on. It tells you like, okay, people want to go somewhere safe. People are not trusting what's going on with every right. I feel the same. I feel also talking about the commodities, crypto, silver, gold, about I don't know, all the time last month. So I don't think I'm gonna break any news here. Now for gold, I mean the all-time high is what, 2074. Very close there. When we break out of this, technically speaking, that would be the breakout of a cup and handle. Oh, that would be a fantastic move. Let me just try. Okay, I don't know how to use these things like other people. Where is this? I don't know, man. There's this one thing. You do it here, and then you take the bottom of the cup. You predict it here. Is it working like that? 3000. Yep, I think it's about like that. So you could look at gold at 3000. Period. Within the next years. I mean, this is gold. It's not Bitcoin. It doesn't move like crazy. Silver the same. Retested to $20. Here we can see the wick down. It looks pretty similar to Bitcoin, interestingly enough. Massive green candle as Bitcoin. Wick down, not as long as Bitcoin, but into the $20 area today at 22.5 is another 2.5%, or 10%, 12.5% move. Pardon me. Back above the 10 weekly moving average, closing here, as long as we hold this 22.22, I think is a good sign. And that's about it. Silver, gold looking great. Bitcoin does. The altcoin is lagging a little bit behind. Euro USD, we're back to $1.07 per. Sorry, $1. Yeah, $1.07 per euro from the lows of 95. That's also interesting. Let's see how we'll do. I mean, I feel like at the moment Europe is a little bit more stable when it comes to the banks. It's just a feeling, or maybe our government is better in not talking about it. But that's that. The S&P 500 is still lagging. I mean, it's still 39.50 at the moment. Went down to even 3,825. Somewhere in the middle right now. I don't see here any anything remarkable in the low or high. Oil, interestingly enough, broke down like crazy. I mean, it went down to 60. It's at the moment at 67. It went down to 64. And it is sitting right on the 200 weekly moving average. Ooh. Let's see what happens when you lose the 200 weekly moving average, or when you, in fact, buy at the weekly moving average. Yep. Seems like can dip below. Doesn't seem very well. You can definitely buy. Let's say we would have bought here 207, bought it at $50 a barrel, 3 times within 1 year. Crazy. Probably more of a buying opportunity. If you lose the 200 weekly moving average, it's obviously for concern. Let's see what's gonna happen. It's more a buying opportunity. I'm just seeing that right now, to be honest, because I'm usually looking at the daily charts. So oil looking interesting, but we also need to check what's gonna happen macroeconomically next week. So that's about it. Oil looks like a potential trade, like a potential buy zone. If it dips below to like 60, I would get out. 60 is where I would get out. Or maybe get in. Interesting, yeah. Depends how you trade, depends on your philosophy. I would probably buy it here for now. See what's happening, dollar cost averaging in. Is always a good idea. So that's it with the update for today. Stay safe out there, lads. Cheers.